Have you ever slept a full 8 hours only to wake up feeling like you barely even closed your eyes? You drag yourself out of bed, maybe grab a massive cup of coffee just to survive the morning, but by 11 a.m., you're completely drained all over again. Man, it is incredibly frustrating. If that sounds familiar, I want to validate exactly how you're feeling right now. Feeling tired every single day is literally one of the most common health complaints among adults. You're definitely not alone, and no, it's not just in your head.
So, the core question we're tackling today is pretty simple. Why am I always tired? The truth is, daily fatigue isn't just about needing more time under the covers. Your energy levels are actually dictated by this giant puzzle of hidden factors. We're talking sleep quality, diet, hydration, stress, and even some underlying health conditions. Today, we're going to break down the exact science of why your battery feels like it's constantly running on empty.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll cover 1. Tired versus persistent fatigue. 2. Sleep and hydration. 3. Protein and essential vitamins. 4. Stress and inactivity. 5. Underlying health conditions. And finally, 6. How to reclaim your daily energy.
All right, diving right into section 1, tired versus persistent fatigue. Before we try to fix the problem, we've got to define it, right? We need to separate just a normal, crazy busy day from a deeper chronic issue. Now, there's normal tiredness. We all get that after a long shift or a heavy workout. It's temporary, and the best part is, it gets better with a good night's rest. But then, there's persistent fatigue. This is a heavy, deep exhaustion that drags on for weeks, maybe even months. You wake up drained, normal tasks feel like climbing a mountain, and your brain just can't focus. You know that feeling of brain fog? Yeah, that's the one. The key takeaway here? Fatigue is a symptom. It's not a condition itself. It is your body's literal check engine light flashing. Moving on to section 2, sleep and hydration. Let's talk about the number 8. Look, we've all been sold this idea that spending out 8 hours in bed is the holy grail for energy, but we really need to bust that myth right now. Just getting enough hours does not automatically mean you're getting restorative sleep. You could be in bed for 8 hours, sure, but if the blue light from scrolling on your phone tanked your melatonin production earlier, or if you're dealing with interrupted sleep like snoring from sleep apnea, you are being robbed of those crucial deep sleep stages. You might not even realize you're waking up multiple times a night, but trust me, your brain absolutely does.
So, how do we fix it? Here are 3 super simple, practical steps to clean up your sleep hygiene and get that internal clock ticking right again. Number 1, keep a rock-solid sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the exact same time every day. Yes, even on the weekends. Number 2, cut the screen time a full hour before bed. Swap the doom scrolling for reading a book or maybe some light stretching. And number 3, make your bedroom an absolute sleep sanctuary. Keep it cool, quiet, and pitch black.
Okay, let's pivot to another massive energy vampire, hydration. Even mild dehydration can seriously tank your physical performance and slow down your mental processing. Think about it, your body relies on water for basically everything. When you're even a little dehydrated, your blood volume actually drops. That means your heart has to work overtime just to pump oxygen and nutrients around your body. And if you're thinking, hey, I'll just drink more coffee, well, that's a trap. Caffeine just temporarily masks the fatigue, and it actually leaves you feeling way more sluggish later. Staying hydrated is honestly way simpler than we make it out to be. Step 1, drink water consistently throughout the day. Don't wait until your mouth feels like a desert to take a sip. Step 2, eat water-rich foods. Things like cucumbers, watermelon, leafy greens, these give you hydration paired with essential vitamins. And step 3, don't rely solely on caffeine. Remember, coffee is just a temporary band-aid, not a replacement for the actual fluids your cells desperately need to make energy. All right, section 3, protein and essential vitamins. Think of your body exactly like a high-performance car. You wouldn't expect it to run smoothly on an empty tank, or if you filled it with cheap, dirty fuel, right? Well, your body is the exact same way. It cannot run without the right fuel. If you're experiencing afternoon energy crashes, constant hunger, feeling physically weak, or struggling to stay focused, these are classic signs of poor nutrition. If you're skipping meals or loading up on processed carbs, like white bread, pastries, or sugary cereals, you are sending your blood sugar on a total roller coaster. You get a rapid spike, followed by a brutal, exhausting crash that completely wipes you out by 2 p.m. To stop that crash, you need an anchor, and that anchor is protein. Step 1, focus on balanced meals with healthy fats and fiber. Step 2, put protein in every single meal.
Honestly, this is a game changer. Whether it's eggs, fish, chicken, beans, or Greek yogurt, protein physically slows down the digestion of carbs. It stops those wild blood sugar spikes and gives you steady, all day energy. And step 3, limit the sugary snacks. I know they're tempting for a quick fix, but they are secretly sabotaging your entire afternoon.
Now, even with perfect sleep and a great diet, your energy might still be tanking because of 4 key vitamin deficiencies. First up, vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, absolutely crucial for your bones and your mood. Then there's B12, which your body needs for red blood cells and brain function. Next is iron. If you're low on iron, you might develop anemia, which basically means you don't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen around. Literally, your muscles are starving for oxygen, leaving you exhausted. And finally, magnesium, which supports hundreds of bodily reactions, including making energy. If you can't shake the fatigue, checking these levels with your doctor is a really smart move.
Moving on to section 4, stress and inactivity. Let's talk about survival mode and burnout. This is a state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion, and it happens when your body is constantly pumping out stress hormones like cortisol. Look, when you're chronically stressed, your brain is just spinning, processing worries, bills, deadlines. Even when you're laying in bed trying to sleep, you are literally stuck in fight or flight mode. This constant mental overdrive burns right through your energy reserves and completely wrecks your body's ability to recover. It's a straight shot to burnout.
And that brings us to this wild contradiction. Doing too little can actually make you feel more tired. Sounds completely backwards, doesn't it? But think about modern life. We sit all day at a desk, we sit in the car, we sit on the couch. This extreme inactivity slows down your circulation, stops your body from burning energy efficiently, and makes everything stiff. You feel sluggish because, quite literally, your body has put itself into standby mode. So let's get you out of standby mode. Here are some awesome micro-resolutions. Step 1, take a brisk 20-minute walk every day. It gets the blood pumping instantly. Step 2, stand up and stretch every single hour if you work at a desk. Just move around a bit. Step 3, practice some simple deep breathing. Adding just a little bit of moderate movement and mindfulness totally breaks the stress cycle and floods your brain with feel-good endorphins. It naturally and effectively cranks your energy levels back up.
Which brings us to section 5's underlying health conditions. Okay, so what happens when you've done the work? You've tweaked your lifestyle, you're sleeping better, you're moving more, but you're still dragging. Well, sometimes fatigue is a warning light for deeper health issues. There are quite a few hidden energy thieves out there. An underactive thyroid, for example, can slow down your entire metabolism, making you feel cold, sluggish, and just drained. We already talked about iron deficiency anemia and sleep apnea, but there are also things like blood sugar issues, diabetes, and depression, which takes a massive toll on both your physical and emotional energy. It could even be side effects from everyday medications like blood pressure pills or allergy meds. The most important takeaway here is knowing when to call in the pros. Persistent fatigue should never, ever be ignored. If your tiredness hangs around for weeks, if it keeps getting worse, or if it hits you suddenly out of nowhere, you need to get it checked. And if it's paired with unexplained weight loss, chest pain, or shortness of breath, that is definitely time for a professional medical evaluation. Listen to your body when it's asking for help. A doctor can run the right tests to get to the bottom of it. All right, let's wrap this up with section 6, reclaiming energy. Here is your battle plan. Step 1, do a quick, honest self-check. Ask yourself, am I actually drinking enough water? Am I getting enough protein to skip that afternoon crash? How's my sleep set up? Step 2, please do not overwhelm yourself. Just focus on improving one single small habit first. Maybe you just commit to a 20-minute walk today, or you just keep a full water bottle on your desk. Start small. And step 3, if you make these changes and that fatigue is still stubbornly hanging on, go seek medical advice. I actually want to share this quote with you because it links to an incredible resource. Don't let low energy hold you back. Discover natural solutions and download our free guide, The Peak Man System Tem, at mydailyhacks.com today. If you're a guy over 40 and you're looking to take that ultimate step toward peak performance, you absolutely need to grab this guide. It brilliantly ties together sleep, nutrition, stress management, and hormone health into one comprehensive reset. It's completely free and it is a fantastic next step.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. But I want to leave you with one final, thought-provoking question before you go. What small change will you make today to reclaim your energy tomorrow? Are you going to turn off your phone an hour earlier tonight? Or maybe just go drink an extra glass of water right now? The choice is entirely yours, but the science proves that tiny habits add up to massive changes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll